You are listening to I Am Refocused Radio with your host, Shamaya Reed. This show is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. And now, here's your host, Shamaya Reed.
Hey, welcome to I Am Refocused Radio. Once again, we are here today, and guess what? We are talking about The Voice, NBC The Voice, and we have the one and only Aliyah Khaylyn, Team Snoop now. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. And I know you're doing better than me. Come on now. You are doing big things. I know you're super excited. It's almost a roller coaster so far on the show, but you are still here. Tell us a little bit about your experience, not just in the blind audition, but also the battle round.
My experience has been beautiful. I mean, I'm in a space with like-minded people who are just as ambitious as I am and just as vibrant as I am. So I'm having a wonderful experience. The battle rounds was definitely about to be a tearjerker for me. I'm super, super excited for my partner as well, who won the battle, Sophronio. And I got stolen by Snoop. So now I'm Team Snoop. And I'm having a wonderful time. Snoop is great. He definitely waited to that last moment where I felt like I was on my way out. And I was in my head, I said, well, God, if this is what you got for me, well, I'll just take it. And then he hit that button and I was just like, okay, yes, I'm still here. I knew it. So I'm having a wonderful experience.
Like you said, where you going? I mean, shoot, that was like a cliffhanger right there. But when you look at all the opportunities you get to have being on the show, being able to have these great coaches, great minds in the industry, they're the top dog in the industry. How does it feel to be able to not just learn from them, but also to grow as they are trying to pull out greatness in you?
It's something that, I mean, you are in this space with legends. I mean, you have Snoop, you have Reba, Gwen, Buble, and like all of them are so knowledgeable of this industry. And their careers are amazing. And they've taken on so many different facets of music. And I'm just a sponge to all of it. And I want them to pull out whatever they can. Because I'm so open-minded to this process, and I want to I'm here to be a contestant and to, be on the show, but I'm here to be a student, I'm here to learn from these great people and not take this for granted. Like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I want to make sure that I'm making the most of it and getting everything out of it that I can. So when they have something to say, I'm going to listen. Yeah.
And speaking of being a student, you graduated recently from Berklee College of Music in 2024.
I sure did.
Did you have it on your bingo card that you're going to be on The Voice?
I did. I was actually nearing my last semester, and I got a DM on Instagram from one of the casting producers, and they reached out to me and asked me to, audition. And that's exactly what I did. At first, I thought it was a scam, and I'm like, wait a second. Okay, no, I see your credentials. Never mind. So, now we're here.
When you look at the opportunity to represent your hometown of Philly, how has your friends and family reacted? And I know, Philly can be, a very tough crowd, but they love their own. So how's it been for you?
It's been wonderful. I mean, my friends and family have been so supportive and rooting for me. Philly has been great. I'm always going to carry Philadelphia on my back forever. That's where I'm from. I'm a Philly girl, and I know other way. And yeah, I mean, it's such a beautiful thing to see, just to know that the place that you're coming from, receives you well, because in a lot of cities that doesn't happen so often. It's hard to break into the music scene and make a name for yourself, but they're doing me good, so I can't complain.
We're listening to Refocused Radio, talking to our guest today, Aliyah Khaylyn, Team Snoop, NBC The Voice. When you think about being on stage, being in the moment, being locked in, what advantage do you believe you have just having the experience you have? I mean, come on, you open, Open tennis tournament, U.S. Open tennis tournament. You perform in America the Beautiful. Like, you have a lot on your resume, so you kind of have a little bit of that advantage.
I have the advantage, yes, but it's very nerve-wracking singing in front of the coaches, because each time is like the first time, honestly, for me. And I'm not usually one to get nervous, but this was something I was like, whoa, I'm doing this again. It feels like the first time again, though. But I do have the advantage of knowing myself as a singer and an artist on stage, and being comfortable and having some place to center myself where I'm on stage. So I would agree. Yes, I have some advantage, but it's still a nerve-wracking.
When it comes to performance and growth, that is something that's always key on this show. You always have your coach, what they say, but it's also in that moment when you're locked in. As you are tracking how you are growing in this show, what's one thing that you're hoping that you will unpack and discover now that Snoop is your coach?
One thing that I hope to unpack and discover, that's a good question. Honestly, I would say I want to unpack more of my vulnerability with myself. I would say that I am quite vulnerable with myself, but there are some times where I'm scared to go to certain places because I'm literally putting myself out on the line, as an artist and as a singer. And I want to grow more into that and not be afraid of that. And that's what I'm learning. And I'm trying to do that well.
When you look at the opportunity to use this platform to showcase who you are and your personality, but also inspire others who are watching you, how do you handle that pressure and stay locked in, understanding that it is the small things, the details that you do on the show?
I don't feel any pressure towards it, actually. I love showing people who I am and allowing them to, see the person I am and what I stand for. And as far as a singer, I want you guys to hear my mistakes. I want you guys to hear my best moments, even though this is TV, like, we are still human. And I think a lot of people forget that. There are some things that are unforeseen or, not even seen on television, but we are all still human. We all make mistakes. We all have great moments. And I am just here to be a testament of, love, light, humanity, and some good singing. So
once again, talking to Aliyah Khaylyn, Team Snoop this morning on NBC The Voice. Man, you're doing great things. Best wishes to what you do, and keep going.
Thank you so much.